guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about the exams of BDS. So I see a lot of people having confusions about what is the paper pattern, how do you write the exam, etc, etc. So I thought, let me make a video on that to help all of you, because I just wrote my exams. So yes, so let's begin without any further ado. You what is the paper pattern. So for that you need to understand that there are two types of colleges. Okay, one which are affiliated with Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, that is RGOHS. Okay, so these colleges get the question paper from RGOHS. Okay, so their paper pattern is very much different from the colleges that are not affiliated to RGOHS, right? Also, the exam dates are very different for the affiliated and the non-affiliated colleges. So yes, so my college, that is Dayanand Sagar College of Dental Sciences, is affiliated to RGOHS. So our exam pattern is, at the same for all colleges. Like whatever colleges are affiliated, everyone has the same exam paper pattern. So I will attach a sample paper for you right here. So let me talk about the first year papers in detail. So first let me start with anatomy, human anatomy. So in human anatomy you will have a 70 marks paper, that is theory paper. I'm sorry for the sound. Okay, so the theory paper will be for 70 marks. Now this 70 marks, apart from this you will have 100 marks practicals, then 20 marks will be viva and 10 marks will be internals. Okay, so those will be given including all of your performance throughout the year and stuff. So that will be internal marks. So let me talk about so right now in this video I'll focus on how to write the theory paper and how the pattern of the theory paper is exactly. So now let's start with human anatomy. So human anatomy, I'll give you a sample right here. So human anatomy has three mains mainly. The first main consists of 10 markers. Okay, so 10 markers will be 2 in number, so 10 into 2, 20 marks in the first main. Then the second main will be 5 markers. Now 5 markers will be 8 in number, so 5 into 8 will be 40 marks. And then the last main will be of 2 markers, and that will be 5 in number, so 5 into 2, 20 marks. Shit, I'm sorry. 5 into 2, 10 marks. Guys, math ain't mathing. Anyways, so also because तबीयत थोड़ा सा खराब हो गया है. Never mind. So vacay is there, but still this tabiyat is like, damn. Okay, so that is the exam paper pattern. So now we'll come to physiology and biochem. So physiology and biochem is slightly different, because they are divided into two parts. They are considered together. Okay, so the papers will be different, but they are considered together. So physiology will be for 35 marks and biochemistry will also be for 35 marks. Now physiology and biochemistry both will again have 3 mains, but the 10 marker will only be 1, the 5 markers will be 3 in number, and the 2 markers will again be 5 in number. So the 2 markers are left as it is, but the changes are in 10 markers and in 5 markers. Okay, so both will be the same, physiology and biochemistry. So this is the exam paper pattern for physiology, biochemistry. And then the last DADH, it's the same as human anatomy. First main 10 into 2, 20 marks, 2 10 markers will be there. Second main 8 into 5, 40, 8 5 markers will be there. And the last main 5 into 2, that is 10, so 5 2 markers. So that is how the question paper will be. Now let me tell you how to write the paper. Okay, so it is very simple, because what I feel is, by the time you reach your end exam, okay, the final exam, I think you are very much prepared by your college. At least our college made us so much prepared with, taking internals first things. Then they took a lot of tests after we finished our portions. That was really good. I think that made us really thorough with how to write the paper, the time management. So firstly, let me tell you how to write 10 markers. Okay, so 10 markers के लिए you should minimum fill 5 to 6 pages. Okay, 5 to 6 pages is an average. If you can write more, very good. But if you write less, if your handwriting is pretty small and you think you can't fill 5 to 6 pages, then your content should be very good, like really good. Okay, so now in 10 markers, you don't write just what is asked. Okay, for example, in anatomy, they ask you TMJ, temporomandibular joint. Okay, so now you don't just write, the art, about the TMJ. Actually, in the 10 marker, they describe what they want to, want you to write, what they want to see in the paper. But then you should write something more than that, something less than that, everything around that topic, so that you can make a complete answer. Always start your answer with an introduction and end your answer with clinical aspects. Very, very important. If you don't write clinical aspects, they will cut your marks, which will be sad, because if you write clinical aspects, you can score really well. See, no one will give you 10 on 10. Pakka promise, no one will give you 10 on 10. The max you can get is 8.5 or 9 if you've written very, very, very well. Okay, I'm not trying to scare you, but that is how it works. So yes, that is the thing. Okay, so another thing in the 10 markers is that you should draw a lot of diagrams, especially in anatomy and DADH. Whatever you're trying to explain, just draw it. Okay, everything, give an illustration. Okay, any point that you feel is important, give an illustration for that point. So there'll be a lot of diagrams in your textbooks as well, but if you can't draw that, it's okay. Draw whatever you understand, however you are imagining it, just draw it. It doesn't matter if it doesn't look very artistic or something. The examiner should know that you have read it, you know the concept, so they'll give you marks, okay, based on that, basically. So yes, that is one thing. And then let's come to 5 markers. Now 5 markers, you can write somewhere around 2 to 3 pages. Okay, and in that also you can draw diagrams, but if you don't draw, it's fine. So now yes, one more important thing for biochem and physiology is that you can't draw diagrams in both of them. Physiology you still can a little bit, biochemistry you cannot draw diagrams. So for that, if they've asked you a cycle, you draw the cycle. If they've asked you something like metabolism, then like mineral metabolism or something, then you can do something like flow charts and stuff like that. Even in physiology you can do flow charts. That will help a lot to tell the examiner that yes, you know the concept, but that doesn't mean you just draw the flow chart. You have to also write the notes. Okay guys, so coming to the 5 markers. In 5 markers, you have to make sure that you write it in a shortened manner, briefly. Even sometimes what happens is they even ask a 10 marker as a 5 marker. Like whatever is important for a 10 marker, they might ask it for 5 marks. Okay, so if that is the case, then I think it's difficult to shorten the notes. But then don't write too much because you know too much, okay, for one answer. This way you will waste a lot of time. You will not get time to write the other answers, okay, especially in DADH. Okay, please remember, don't waste your time in writing one answer continuously for a very long time because you know too much about it and all that stuff. Don't do that. Because the max you can get is 4.5. That's it. They will not give you 5 on 5. Again, same thing. So that is there. And even in 5 markers, if you can mention clinical significance of that particular topic. If not, it's fine. Okay. And then coming to 2 markers. Now 2 markers, one thing that my teachers have told me, also I have realized, first thing though, you won't get time that much time only to write 2 markers because there is a lot to write. But if you do have a lot of time, just in case, then please don't keep writing paragraphs for 2 markers. Half a page is also more than enough for a 2 marker, because see, you don't have to write it like a 5 marker. Please don't waste your time. Instead, just check your paper once, if at all, if you've left something, if you can add something, you've not written clinical significance somewhere, you can do all that. Okay, don't waste your time writing 2 markers like so lamba chauda, like itne sare pages likh diye just because you know that answer. Don't do that. So 2 marker can be very short, sweet. So yes, this is how you write the theory paper. Okay, so yes, let me know if you want me to make another video on how to write the practicals. There is also a written part in practicals as well. So yes, if you want any tips about that, you can always comment in the comment section, and then I can make a video on that as well. So yes, if you like the video, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Arva here. This is Arva signing off. Bye and take care. આ જો તો લાઇટિંગ બરાબર છે
બંધ તો કરો ઓ ભાઈ.
Okay, so now let's get to the what was I saying?